Thanks, Anthony. As you said, I'm Melissa. I'm a photographer. The first part of my presentation is about live music photography. This is Astronautilus. He's a rapper from Minneapolis, and these photos were taken at the Parkside in San Francisco. I really like the dramatic lighting in these, as he's like really dramatic when he performs. So that was one of my favorite things in that set of photos that I took. This is Jeff, the lead singer of Thursday, and this was taken at the Grog Shop in Cleveland, Ohio. Again, with the dramatic lighting. This is a screamo band, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah. John Esquivel says yes, and he's the resident. I don't even know. He's really awesome. If you don't know John, go meet him later. This is Y Oak, and these photos were taken at the Troubadour in Los Angeles back in February. They're one of my favorite bands. It's just a two-piece, and when you listen to the recordings, it sounds like, I don't know, 4 or 5 musicians at least. The drummer also plays keys and synth. This is Amanda Valdez of Fierce Creatures. This was taken at Nick Fest, which was a month or so ago, and you might have seen them actually this last Saturday at Catacomb Party. Who was there? Let me hear it. Awesome. She's also a very good friend of mine. I love photographing her. These photos are also taken at Nick Fest. This is Elmo Marconi. They no longer, sadly, will be performing. The guitarist who's on your left moved to Connecticut, I believe. He's also a photographer, so it was really fun. It's always fun for me to photograph musicians when they're also photographers, because then they get to have photos of themselves. This photo was taken at a now defunct venue, which is called the Barnyard, which is in Clovis, California. And this is Sing the Body, and I don't believe that they perform anymore either. Okay, I'm looking at John. He knows what's up in the scene. So yeah, I really miss the Barnyard. This is Cadence Weapon of Canada. He's a rapper, and this photo was also taken at the Grog Shop in Cleveland, Ohio. He's really fun. If you aren't into hip hop, he's really accessible. If you like pop music, Cadence Weapon would be a good intro to hip hop for you. This is Japandroids, which is another two-piece band that I really like. They're from Canada, and it's kind of garage rocky, pretty loud, and they yell a lot. It's really fun. I think I was one of 2 girls in the audience that night, but it was really great, and I had a really good seat, as you can tell. Yeah. This is a really early set of promotional photography that I did. I did these photos in 2006. This is a band from Kent, Ohio. They're called Annabelle. The photo on the right-hand side was published in AP magazine. So that was exciting for me early in my career. This is a band from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They're called A Voice Like Rhetoric, and I took this shot of them at their practice space. They like to play Nintendo projected on the wall, so I thought it'd be fun to shoot a photo of them lit by the screen of a Nintendo game. They all wear glasses as well. This is the original lineup of Achievement House, also a band from Fresno, and I was just informed right before I started my presentation that they are going to be playing Fuse Fest this year, which is going to take place September 6th, 7th, and 8th. That's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Thursday is a preview night, which is free during Art Hop at Hashtag down on Washon Row. Another shot of Amanda Valdez of Fierce Creatures. As I said, I love photographing her. She's a beautiful girl. We took this photo up at Shaver Lake almost 2 years ago now. She has different hair now, as you could see in the photo a little while ago. But I really like photographing singers, and this is another singer that's local. This is Whitney, and she's the lead singer of Achievement House. This photo was taken at Millerton Lake. I believe that's what it is, by the dam. Is that correct? Anyone? Yeah? All right. Yeah, totally. It was at Millerton Lake when it was really low, when they were draining it last year. This is a band from Akron, Ohio called On Guard. They are a math rock band, and they have a lot of time signature changes, and it's really technically impressive. So I wanted to shoot them in a really, with a lot of lines, because as my friend Michael was talking about, a lot of math is in music, especially in math rock, shocking enough. This is another set of photos I took of them that was used for promotional materials for Weapons of Mass Creation Festival, which takes place in Cleveland. If you haven't heard of it, you should check it out, especially if you're a designer or an artist. It's a really cool festival that's a regional festival, much like Fuse Fest. Another plug there for Fuse Fest. This is another band from Ohio. They're from Kent, Ohio. They're another two-piece band. This is Cherry Cola Champions. Both of the members of the band are very old, very good friends of mine, so it was really fun shooting with them. A lot of their lyrics are reminiscent of their childhood and really fun, so I wanted to have a good time on the shoot with them. So I took them to a skate park. They both skate, and we ate popsicles, which is on the left-hand side. It's by the Air Dock in Akron, Ohio, which is a really fun place to go if you're ever in that area. The Goodyear blimp lives back there. And then they love traveling. They love going on tour, so we took a photo of them at a train station as well. This is actually my little brother. He's 19 years old, and he is an amazing composer, among 1,000 other things. So he makes his own music, mostly piano and ukulele based. So we did some shots of him at the Manchester Reformatory in Ohio the last time I went home, and these were my favorites from that shoot, so wanted to share those. And last but not least is Light Thieves, who also played at the Catacomb Party and are also playing at Fuse Fest this year. These are some of my favorite Fresnans, and it was really, really fun to throw flour at their faces and then make them scream in downtown Fresno. It was really a great time. The thoughts behind this photo shoot were actually, since they're called Light Thieves, I wanted to do a lot of white, which is all the colors bouncing back at you. So they're sharing what they stole with us. So that's kind of the idea behind the flower. But that was a really fun shoot. And I hope to see you all at Fuse, September 6th, 7th, and 8th.